Alex here with RAD Kiteboarding, and today we're going to go over our 4 safeties we use in our program. The first safety is risk management. What we want to do when we go kiteboarding is first survey our site. We want to make sure that we don't have any people or obstructions, rocks, trees, things like that on a beach to where it can hinder us from launching and landing our kite. Secondly, we make sure that there's no dangerous life in the water. Basically, if there's sharks, you want to stay away from that. Thirdly comes our conditions, which is the most important. You want to assess the waves and the wind. You want to make sure that those are both acceptable for your, what's the word I'm looking for? Experience level. Our second safety comes with the bar. Our second safety that we use in our program would be sheeting out on the bar. Yeah. So right now I'm setting up and equipping the bar. We'll do that on another lesson. But here, we want to be able to either let go of the bar completely to disengage the kite or push out with our arm. This will disengage the kite as well. This is a better technique because then we can re-engage and get power back. But when in doubt, let it out. Our third safety would be hitting our quick release right here. What we can do is grab it firmly and then push away. This will disengage the kite completely. Well, not necessarily completely, because if the wind is still blowing, the kite still has potential to pull us. But it is a great safety feature that we have in modern kites. It does kill the power of the kite almost entirely. Our fourth safety would be hitting our release of the kite in its entirety, right here. How you will do this is you'll grab and then push away. Now you're no longer a kiter, you'll become a swimmer. There are 3 disadvantages of releasing your kite in its entirety. The first disadvantage is your kite is your responsibility. When you release it in its entirety, the kite can go anywhere. It can crash back onto the beach, wrap around someone's house, car, trees, what have you. So knowing that the kite is your responsibility, you want to get back to it as quickly as possible. The second disadvantage of letting go of your kite would be that your kite is a flotation and buoyancy aid. After you learn how to do a self-rescue, you can use the kite to your advantage to get back to shore. Our third disadvantage is if you're in a very serious situation. Not only is your kite a flotation device, but it is typically bright in color. If the Coast Guard or boats are coming to look for you, they're going to be able to find your kite. Now, if your kite is disengaged or away from you, the Coast Guard or the boats are typically going to see your kite first and not the person with it. So, from my year's experience, it's better to keep with your kite at all times unless it's absolutely necessary. Going over the 4 topics of safety, we had our risk assessment, our sheeting out or letting go of the bar, we have our quick release, and then we have our final release, our ditching of the kite. I'm Alex with RAD Kiteboarding, and be rad.